The race for the White House officially gets underway tonight, with Republican supporters in Iowa meeting to give their preference on who should be the candidate in November's election. Donald Trump is the firm favourite and has predicted a record victory. But with temperatures in the state plummeting to as low as -30, turnout could be a factor. Our North America editor, Sarah Smith, joins us now. Sarah.
Yeah, expectations around Donald Trump are sky high this evening because you've got polls suggesting he could win more support than all his rivals combined. Voters are flocking to him, driven in part by those criminal indictments against him, which many think are deeply unjust, but mostly by the economy. Voters who say they feel much worse off since Donald Trump left the White House. So will all of that drive them to caucus sites, given that outside it's going to feel like -30 degrees? Clearing a path to victory in Iowa can be hard work. Challengers like Ron DeSantis taking on Donald Trump are trying to win over voters just a few dozen at a time.
Thank you.
The McKinnon family braved a blizzard to get here. They've supported Donald Trump before, but this year their votes are up for grabs.
Donald Trump had some big promises in 2016. Build the wall and have Mexico pay for it. Drain the swamp. Eliminate the debt. Hold Hillary accountable. All those. And none of those promises were fulfilled.
After the event, the McKinnons invited us into their home to hear them discuss the big decision they have to make.
Why is Trump so far ahead in Iowa?
If Donald Trump is the candidate, we're going to vote for him.
Trump's out there as obviously a big name, has been here before, does have our support as far as his policies. He can take a hit and a punch like no other person I know of and doesn't care what other people think.
Donald Trump draws much bigger crowds as he expands his support beyond his solid, die-hard base.
These caucuses are your personal chance to score the ultimate victory over all of the liars, cheaters, thugs, perverts, frauds, crooks, freaks, creeps, and other quite nice people.
It's just that kind of rhetoric that turns off many voters, even if, like Tim and Michelle, they fully supported Trump's policies.
We just don't want the chaos. We don't want rioting, and we don't want looting, and we don't want all the crap that goes with the lightning rod stuff that Donald Trump brings to the table. So we're really in a quandary, and it's how so many conservatives feel.
It's that quandary that's led them to visit as many candidates as they can, including Nikki Haley, who's recently been gaining in the polls.
If you look at what's happening in the country, it's tough right now. And you don't have to turn on the news to hear how bad it is.
We do really like her. She's a great person. We thought she said all the right things, but just didn't have something wasn't strong enough for me anyway to swing my vote that direction.
For the McKinnons, the moment of truth has arrived.
Is there any chance that Donald Trump can get your support in the caucus?
Just tonight, it kind of switched over in my mind that it's very likely that we'll caucus for DeSantis.
I think learning more about DeSantis tonight helped me switch over to DeSantis because of he's a very presidential personality. I think he's strong.
The enormous lead Donald Trump enjoys in the polls is among Republican voters who do need to think about who's most likely to win the White House. Well, on that, the current polling suggests any one of the three major Republican candidates could narrowly defeat Joe Biden in the election in November. The big freeze across Iowa may affect the turnout and possibly the result. Trump supporters are so enthusiastic about him, they will probably battle any adversity to get out to vote. A devotion he appears to inspire in voters across America. Sarah Smith, BBC News, Des Moines, Iowa.
And there is continued